My goodness.
Welcome everyone to a new episode of the podcast.
Hi, welcome back.
I'm
Yes,
Christine.
I'm Kyla. Wow, we're introducing ourselves again.
This is last week.
No, sorry, this is Kyla.
This is Christine.
We're back with another episode.
Woo! Today's a fun one.
Today is a fun one.
It's a fun one.
It's a part 2 of a topic we already
Had last year.
we
Finished each other's sandwiches.
Have you seen that meme? Have you seen those memes of Frozen?
What
You guys
meme?
know what I'm talking about. I'll send you one later.
Oh my god, I feel like a boomer right now.
It's funny.
Girl.
Oh my god, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so today's topic is our segment. I think I'm gonna make this a regular thing.
I love this.
So it's ignored.
I love this.
It's great. It's called the What If segment. Last time it was, I think it was just one topic. Yeah. It was just one topic. It was zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
What if? If you haven't watched that yet, go check it out. I'm pretty sure it's our.
I'll put the link on my face.
But today's What If is dystopia, a dystopia world. Dystopia topic, dystopia movies, dystopia books, all that jazz.
Oh, that dystopian world. We are talking about what if in the
Talking about
dystopian
a
era.
dystopian world.
Go ahead.
Actually, let's start with Hunger Games.
Let's start with Hunger Games
Hunger
because Hunger
Games?
Games just
It's hot, right?
It's hot. It's hot right
hot
now,
topic.
currently in the snow. Ooh, I'm
like-
still fired up.
So Hunger Games.
Hunger
Thoughts?
Games,
We
thoughts?
watched it recently, the whole trilogy again.
Yes, yes,
Um,
yes. Currently
well-
reading the book again.
Yeah.
The prequel,
surprise.
sorry, not the trilogy.
Yeah.
Um,
Thoughts on Hunger Games?
you first. You love this series.
Yeah, I do.
Disclaimer: this is just fiction.
No,
Okay?
yeah, it's literally a what if. Like, what would you do
It's-
kind of scenario.
It's a what if. What would you do? Okay.
It's like when you're watching the movie and
Yeah.
you're like, see, I would never do that.
See, I would die.
It's that kind of
What's your thoughts on
on
Hunger
Hunger
Games?
Games in general, or like the world. Like what a silly outcome to result in from a war.
Yeah.
Like what kind of peace offering is this? So I guess
I have
it's
something to
what
say
it
about
is.
the Hunger Games though. Now that we've watched the prequel and like now that we know about the prequel, it's just bizarre to me that he kept it going.
Right?
That's what I wanted to say. Currently in the snow, you're that petty.
He's a petty man.
You're that petty to keep it going because Lucy Gray could not.
Love you
I just.
or betrayed you when
just-
you betrayed her first.
It's just so like he continued. What is this, guys?
Also, Hunger Games starting out as a joke, as a concept and joke between two friends, and then it becoming true. Who approved it?
Just mind blowing to me.
That's my thing. I'm like, who approved? Who was like, yeah, that's
the code.
I was gonna be that's the beep. It says here, what would you do if you were in
The Hunger
Hunger
Games.
Games? Yeah.
Yeah. I think that I think I'd be a little bit like Katniss. Like I may seem like a little bit of a team player and all that, but if it's that situation, I feel like I would not trust anyone.
I feel like it'd be a bit like, what's her name?
Johanna?
No. What's her name? The one in the prequel.
Lucy Gray?
Yeah. Lucy Gray in a performance sense. I feel like you could fight, but you're not gonna sing on. Obviously, I feel like it's not.
Just like
Just
I put up.
in the you can act in
I
front
put
of the
up an
camera,
act.
like Peter Malone
Yeah,
as well.
Peter,
You
yeah.
can Loki manipulate the crowd.
Yeah,
kind of vibes. Yeah,
okay,
you know,
okay,
like
yeah.
Finnick and all that. Haymitch.
Yeah.
That's your. You can act for the camera.
Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. I can win people's hearts.
Yeah, like
I
you
can
win
win
by
some
sponsors,
sponsors.
by like being the the capital's favorite kind of vibe.
Yeah. I get
Yeah.
everyone on my side.
Yeah. So they're like, oh, she should win.
We did talk about this when we were watching. I feel like I manipulate everyone to like me so that I stay alive.
I like that strategy.
Yeah.
Because it's smart.
Yeah, because remember when we were watching the third one and Katniss was like having trouble trusting everyone
Yeah.
and like wanting to be in like a group and teaming up. For that scenario, it does make sense because it's all tributes, so they need to like allies and everything. But I still feel like I always said that at the end of it only has to be one. Like the only one has to be alive. What will happen to your allies, to like people you've already like connected with? You know?
You don't have to like put your full trust in them. You just gotta be like, hey, let's team up.
Yeah.
Like, I can help you do this. You can help me do this. Let's do.
I
what
don't
we
know
gotta
if we
do.
can say the K word in this video,
No.
but like terminate. I guess it's the word.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have to do that to everyone else, like it's just so mind blowing how you have to like all of them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, that's why it's a stupid concept.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's why it's a hard what if, and what would you do? That one example that I had was Rue and Katniss. If they did survive, you know Katniss would have
sacrificed
herself. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's what I would be. Is if I had to be allies with someone, I can't get close to someone because then I know I'll have to just like
Do you
myself.
think it'd be Katniss?
Yeah.
I feel
The
like
main character vibes.
True. I feel like I'd be Joanna.
Yeah, I see
Angry
that
all the time
Yeah.
if I won.
Yeah, especially if you already won and you like had to go back in.
Like maybe I could be that
Bro.
brutal as well
Yeah.
because I'm survival.
Your
Like,
survival
I don't wanna die,
instincts-
you know?
Survival instincts kick in.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's more like Joanna didn't want to do what she wanted to.
No.
what she wanted to do. Like she doesn't like to, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would be her.
Yeah.
Angry
see
all
that.
the time.
I see that a lot actually.
Yeah. How do you feel about the end conclusion of Hunger Games? Like how it ended?
How it ended? Oh my god! I
Like
literally I was
the
crying when we were watching it again.
From dystopia to utopia.
Well,
Like it ended basically.
it's just so tragic. Just because like
Like, do you agree with how it ended? Is that how you would do it too?
what do you mean?
Like how Katniss approached everything.
Oh, like her killing coin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She used the word.
Yeah. Oh sorry, her ending coin.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I agreed.
Like you were satisfied with the ending, basically.
I was so
After
satisfied with the
everything.
ending. No, because when we watched it, remember I was like, dude, like first of all, Snow is dumb. Second of all, Katniss was actually no, she was already seeing it. That coin was threatened by her. But like we already saw how weird coin was with those District 13.
Right,
So
just
I
us.
think me and you would already be like rebels against
her.
like me and you would be in this. For example, if we got rescued and we were put in District 13, right, to work with them, I still feel like we would have been already sussed out about how that organization was working.
Yeah.
You say it. The same clothes thing.
Yeah, so that when they're in District 13 and they're stripped off of their identity basically by wearing the same clothes to be equal.
Yeah.
That's in every aspect, in movies, in real life, everything, that's already a sign of nope.
Yeah, that's already
No.
a red flag.
Because why do we need to wear the same thing?
Why do we
I
only-
need to get stripped off my identity to be a part of a community?
Because remember the first Hunger Games, when they did that, they were like washing Katniss and like cleaning her.
yeah.
They were cleaning her, grooming her, everything, so
Yeah,
that
they were making her like a capital.
so that when they enter the capital, they're clean.
Yeah,
That's
they're
the
like,
same exact
it's the same
concept of
thing,
District
yeah.
13. They all needed to dress up. There was like work, the work part is fine. Like they all had like
that makes sense. I guess.
areas, but they were like required to do it. They didn't have like a kind of a choice. Like Prim had a choice because she wanted to like.
It's almost like they're privileged to work there.
Yes.
Like felt like you're privileged to work
They're
here.
thankful that they're working and free, but like not.
It just didn't feel right.
It didn't feel right. Yeah.
No.
And so with Coin, like I already felt iffy about her the very first time I watched it ever before.
Same.
And it's just like, yo, you're literally. And then as soon as obviously she said that she wants to do it with the Capital Kids, I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? They're just as innocent.
the whole point. The whole point of this whole thing was to end it, not
do it again.
do it for the last time. If you do things for the last time, it's not gonna be the last time.
It's not.
Remember the Purge?
It's revenge. The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games itself.
Yeah.
It's not
Stupid.
right. Yeah, well,
It's
it's
crazy.
crazy. It's crazy thinking.
But yes, in terms of like what would you do and what if like that happened, I would be on Katniss's side too. I'd
Me
be
too.
like, yeah, she seems sus.
Yeah, I would be like, what is going on?
Yeah.
This is not.
And at the end of it anyway, they got rid of Snow too. So like,
Yeah, other people got what they wanted as well.
yeah.
So
Yes,
It was
I'm happy with the ending of Hunger Games. That they
Yeah.
deserve. The trauma, oh my god. But
I just, for me, when it all ended, right, because it was so peaceful and everything, I was like, "Ugh, I don't know if I could like move
on.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like because it ended. Obviously, you want something to end
yeah,
like that,
yeah,
but like for me, I was like, wow, I feel like I would still be stuck in it for a while.
For
Which I'm
sure.
sure Katniss and all that were.
yeah,
But I was like, wow, it's just like that.
yeah,
It just ended that quickly.
yeah.
After everything they went through.
It just ended
Like
that
after all
quickly.
the Hunger Games and then
Yeah.
the rioting and then the
Apart from like rebuilding the whole world.
yeah, it just ended.
ended.
At least for Katniss, she wasn't like obligated to do any more. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So it just ended truly. For
Yeah.
her.
That's crazy. to
Like
me.
I would be like I would never feel peace for a long time.
And then like if it really kicks in when it's been like 75 years of the Hunger Games.
And everything was so
That was
peace.
their life.
Yeah, everything was so peaceful. Like in the end.
Yeah.
Like credits and stuff.
Yeah.
It did feel a bit weird.
Weird. It's weird.
Yeah,
'cause
it
you
was
live
weird.
your life like that.
It felt weird.
And it's the thing is like as well, every year you were like not looking forward to no one would want to
Hoping.
you were hoping that the next year you wouldn't be picked.
Yeah.
That's so scary.
It's normalized.
Yeah,
basically.
that's
It's normal
so
life.
scary to think about. If we were in the Hunger Games reality, I would prep myself for it every single year just so that I know
If you get picked.
yeah
Oh, same.
how to fight and everything.
Same.
Yeah,
From when I'm assuming my parents would tell me
that it's a thing.
this is a thing, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I obviously will be scared, but I feel like I would prep myself too.
Yeah.
And be like,
Yeah.
okay, I gotta know like what I'm good at.
Like my chances
train
are very
myself.
slim. Yeah.
Yeah. Like be built
Mhm.
strong enough. Like
Yeah.
not weapons, because I feel like that's hard to do.
Yeah.
But like resilient body, strong.
Yeah.
You know how to fight, kind of vibe. Know how to live. Know how to live in a freaking forest.
Oh my god,
my
know how
God.
to. This is why sometimes maybe I need to learn how to camp.
Learn how to do camping, because oh my
to
god,
like stay outdoors.
can't even make a fire. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I think that's the overall for Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah. A lot of survival things in there.
Yeah, a lot of. Just no to Hunger Games. I vote no. I would never want to be put in a world like that. Like, you know how they're like, I wish I was put into this universe.
No way. Oh
I
my
would-
god.
I would not choose Hunger Games as my-
Relating to our last topic, I think I'd rather Walking Dead because I feel like that one
Same.
I can survive longer.
Me too.
You know?
If I woke up one day and woke up in my favorite TV show, I would rather Walking Dead than Hunger Games.
for sure.
Because what? No. That's so sad.
I think
No
I'll have
way.
a better chance at surviving The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Because sometimes me and Kyla always talk about this, but sometimes me and her have like weird luck. We have weird luck, and I feel
Yeah.
like we just like can survive something.
I feel like I could. Yeah, I feel like we could survive if we really.
Yeah.
We have the resilience to survive.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, next one.
Anyway, yeah.
This was my favorite.
Attack on Titan.
Yes?
Yeah. If you don't know Attack on Titan,
Spoiler, sorry.
I don't-
Skip this right now if you
Yeah,
do
I
want to watch it
can't
because it
explain
is
it to
really a good show.
yeah. So
Um,
spoilers, because I can't really explain it anyway.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to spoil something. So if you haven't watched it but you really want to watch it, you want to skip this.
Or read the manga, whatever.
But if you don't mind spoilers, then it's fine.
Attack on Titan, my favorite anime. What,
Proud of you.
What would you do If you were, wait a minute.
We're already raging about it. I'm
What
already
would you
raging
do
about
if
it.
you were the people in parody?
In
That's the walls.
parody,
Yeah.
what would I
If
do?
you were the citizen in parody in the
I
walls,
train to be.
you would want to be a
Yes,
regiment.
because I
Same.
want to fucking get rid of the Titans.
Okay.
Because you know why? Because that's all I know
So
living
you
there
would not be
in that world.
satisfied with those walls
No.
being up. Okay.
No.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I lived my whole life not knowing what's outside those walls,
Mm.
apart from Titans coming in and destroying my life
Yeah. Yeah.
and my family and everything.
I agree.
Okay?
So you would want to.
On top of that, there's a king that lives so safe
Yeah.
in the other side.
Right.
No.
You wouldn't want to be an MP.
No.
Me neither.
No. I want to be a scout. Before I continue with Attack on Titan, I'll just make a little summary of like the show. It's basically a world where these so-called Titans, they're mindless. Can I say giants? They're mindless giants that kind of like attacks this place. It's so hard. Can you summarize it?
It's hard to explain.
No, just summarize it in the best way you can.
Basically, there's there's a world. 20% of humanity is left in walls due to these beings called Titans that are basically giants with no thoughts in their brain but to kill human beings. And they come to attack the people in these walls. But turns out they are from a concept of a
Science.
god kind of
Being.
entity that a past individual low-key wished for or ran into. So she became a monster and then passed it on to generations with her blood.
Okay, now that we continue. If I was in that wall, I
Yeah.
want to know what's out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, they don't know what's out in the world because they think they're the only people in the world. Yeah, I would want to be a scout regiment. It's scary. It sounds scary when you really put it into thought. When you really like think about it.
And when you, because we
you're
obviously
really
know
gonna-
about it.
Yeah, you're gonna go out there and fight these giant
These scary looking
things that
giants.
all they do is eat people.
People.
But I would still want to know.
But if the thing is, if we were born into that wall, if we were born there, we would. That's all we know about. Is we're
exactly.
yeah. So I feel like if us wanting to be scouts, it will obviously it's scary, but it's like we were born into that concept already. That we just want to fight those things so that we could live.
Well, that's what those scouts stand for. So
Exactly.
yes, we are them.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be as aggressive as Aaron was. But I would want to be like maybe Levi and their mindset where they just want to know as well. Not like also want to know what Titans are.
What would be a good analogy, I guess, with real life to explain this?
It's a bit.
It's a bit
topical.
topical. But race is a big thing. Race is a big and a good analogy for this show because me and you are Asians and we have experienced
I don't know. I feel like it's like
you can say it, bro.
no, I'm forgetting the word.
Discrimination,
No, it's
segregation.
yeah, I think.
Okay, you can say it that way.
I
Yeah.
forgot the word. I wasn't like avoiding it. I just forgot what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, segregation. I feel
Yeah.
like it's the topic.
A good word for it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the
Segregation is a
concept.
good analogy of it. So there are people within the walls and then there's people outside of the walls. These people outside of the walls knew of the existence of the people inside the walls. The people inside the walls did not know anything of the world. They just thought that they were the only ones, they were the only human beings left on in the world with these weird creature titans attacking them. That's pretty much what it is.
and like freedom.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And so
war.
so me and Kyla discussing it's just like so
It's
it
just
boils my blood to like speak about it because if we were in the walls, we would want to know what's out there and want our freedom, because these walls are so like high and just segregated from the rest of the world.
They just
And we find out that we were actually the problem.
Yeah.
To the people outside of the walls.
But if I was still the person outside the walls and I was
the same being, the same race
like
as these people,
I would still want to know what my past actually is, because it's so sus. Like why is the real world like hating on me still? And I have to like, I look the same as them. I know I can turn into a monster is what they're saying, but
because you were banished. They were banished.
Exactly.
There.
That's why I would want to know what's going on in that island, because they haven't actually attacked us. They just threatened us a long time ago. But if I was them, I wouldn't see the people inside the walls as monsters.
If you were them?
Yeah.
I
wouldn't be like, the people on that island are monsters, when I'm literally them.
Yeah.
I also wouldn't blame them for... I'm literally them. Like, I never understood the concept of the island people are devils. Like, they're monsters.
Because they grew up?
No. Well, I guess the story they got told was a lie.
Yes, that's what I was...
No, but it wasn't.
Whenever we talk about this, we get into an argument.
But it wasn't, though. They were still told that the island people attacked the real world. Which in a sense is kind of true, but they were it's like they were viewing the island people as different to them when it's not. I guess it was in denial that they didn't want to be associated with them. But I don't get it. I still don't get it. You are literally them. Your blood is the same. And the people in the real world are treating you like them. So when they reunited or met each other, and a character named Gabi was like, "You're island devils. You're the reason we're like this. You are them.
Yeah.
You are the same. You're literally the same blood. You're the same kind." Like, if I was the one with the founder power, I would have. I would have opened everyone's eyes first, maybe.
I also just realized that Attack on Titan and Hunger Games having the similarity of like a war happened. So wild to me. It's just like, that's the result of what you're gonna do after that.
Right? Like, isolate yourself?
Yeah.
Actually, no, but I would rather be put into this world for the funs. For
the scouts.
For the lols.
For the
I just want to learn how to use the
blades.
Yeah.
I want to fly like Spider-Man, but actually not be Spider-Man,
I actually kind of want to... I just feel like I would be good at it.
Yeah, me too.
I think I'd be good as a scout regiment.
Look out for Halloween. That's our next
I just feel like I would be good at it.
Yeah.
Like doing the blades and stuff.
Me too.
But then I wouldn't want to see the...
oh gosh,
like
if you guys watch it...
Big Titans.
The first time I watched it, I was literally like, what is that?
Right.
What is that?
I
don't want to see that in real life. That's really scary.
Yeah, it'd be more terrifying in real life.
Yeah.
Just because.
Well, duh.
Right? Oh
it's an animation, so obviously we're kind of like, oh,
yeah, like, it's not bad. No, but it's still creepy.
Like if you really imagined it to be like real life.
I like the animations people make in real life.
Yeah.
It's
scary.
It is
scary. But it is what it would
Sometimes
look
I'm
like.
Maybe I can't handle it. But then I'm like, you know what? It's fun.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in there than Hunger Games still, because I feel like I have something. I have more
to
of a
fight
chance
for
and something to fight for.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I liked about Attack on Titan, is that like they really proved how much they wanted freedom, and then like they also fought about a lot of things and that relates so much in the real world, in our world now.
And characters like Armin, like Levi, there was like point of views where they were like, this is wrong, like, but we have to like figure out a way to do it properly.
And
they
around
were still
it,
looking at like the good and the bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't all just like, we need to do this for our people.
Yeah.
So I like that kind of concept.
Yeah. Want to know if you guys want to listen to our music recommendations, we do have a playlist as always in every episode. I will put in here next to me on Kyla's face so you can see what it looks like, and then the link in wherever I can link it to.
So my recommendation would be Umi. She has a song with V from BTS.
Oh yeah.
Called Wherever You Are.
Oh, I
And
haven't listened to that yet. I saw it come out.
I was pretty late to the party as well, and I listened to it, and I was
Like
like,
2 weeks.
"Oh my god!" Like
It's good.
it's good.
Oh.
I was like, "Oh,
That's good.
go." Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
sweet.
haven't listened to it yet.
It's like a sweet love song.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, it's like, you know, those ones where you're like, montage. It's like you use in a montage.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I like it.
Huh.
So Wherever You
Why
Are
are
by Umi and V of BTS.
Why are we into like love songs right now? We're single.
No
But
need to point that out.
It's
there.
usually like heartbreak songs that we're into, but right now we're like into like love songs.
So cute.
Mine
very
is. You're the one that put this in my playlist. Mine is I Want You by SB19.
Yeah.
Shout out!
Shout out.
The
Hello.
Filipino represent. Let's
Oh my
go.
God.
Yes, I Want You by SB19. Gonna put it
Oh,
here.
That's a good
I'm gonna
song.
put a little snippet because I love them so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been into that.
That's a good one. Yeah. Also, listen to it live. Even better.
Oh
I'm sure if you
my
search it up,
God,
it'll
guys,
come up.
search it up. I Want You by SB19. Listen to it. It's Boys to Men,
It's
pretty
so
much.
good.
It's so good. Maze Runner is sad to me because
Start.
the world literally ended,
Yeah.
and now it's
Yeah.
just like
The deeper it went, the deeper I was like, it's not even just about
Maze
what it
Runner?
is.
Maze Runner is close to Fallout.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Like half and
In
half.
a way.
Half
yeah.
and half.
I was
half and
also
half.
gonna say it's similar to Last of Us.
Yeah.
When I heard about Last of Us,
Yeah.
I was reminded of Maze Runner.
My
Like
favorite
what
game
the
of all time and my favorite show of all
apocalypse
time.
was, because it's
Like how the
basically, like,
apocalypse is. Okay. Yeah.
radiation and brain thingy, like messed up of the brain. Like,
Yeah.
And how the
Fallout
monsters
is kind
were.
of like that.
And then Fallout is the
The
Fallout
bunkers
is
and
like
the.
the bunkers and experimenting
Yep.
on things.
Yeah.
What my question was with Maze Runner,
Uh huh.
because there was more than one, right?
Yeah.
And the only one we saw was the one with Thomas,
Yep.
where it was all boys.
Yep.
But then we figured out that there was more where it was mixed boys and girls.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's
Wild.
crazy that they were just living and being
There.
watched and experimented on.
Yeah.
And when there was like the montage of them being tortured and stuff, I was like,
Yeah.
Maze Runner is also my favorite. But if
It's-
I was
It's crazy.
stuck and didn't
Susan and the
remember,
author of Maze Runner, ahead of their time.
I feel like the concept of getting wiped out of all your memories is so sad, and they never get it back. So you really would live like a normal life now.
We said that about Peter Millar.
Yeah, you would just be renewed,
Yep.
basically. You're like a whole new person except for your name,
Yeah.
which is really sad to me. But do you think you could live
Maze
in
Runner.
the bunker first? Like if you were experimented on, if you were wiped out and everything, would you be like Thomas, where you would try and find out
What happened
what's
to me?
happening, or would you just be content and just try and live it out and see what's up?
No.
Wait it out and be like, maybe they'll come down and tell us more.
I don't know if it's because we watched the movie and we're so biased for Thomas, but I also think of us and how we already are in our lives every day. I feel like I want to know.
So you would be, would you be strategic like the leader before, the one that died, or would you be like Thomas, where you just run out and just be like,
Thomas.
"Yo."
I think that's a given. I'd be like Thomas.
I feel like I'd be
Just because
strategic
I've
first.
already like been so experimented on, and then like I had to live that, and then I had to do the mix.
Loki freaking out,
Yeah,
like Loki freaking out, but want to know.
I'm like acting on my like experience, and then wanting to be like, I want to get out of here.
Because Thomas literally just was like, "Where am I?"
Yeah,
At like
like,
first instinct.
90% of the time, he was just like,
Literally from when he got there, he was like, "I gotta go.
Yeah.
Where are we?
yeah,
What's going on?"
like what, like we were in this the whole time, and you're telling me there's like another like world out there.
yeah, he didn't even care about who he was. He
Yeah.
just wanted to get out.
No,
That's
he
pretty
didn't care
good.
about like knowing too much about like what he was.
Until like the girl came.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be the leader.
That's a
But
good.
he was alone for a bit.
Yeah.
But if that was the case anyways,
Yeah.
I feel like I would freak out first and then be like, okay, so there's like a maze out there.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I gotta figure out like
Yeah.
what's going on.
Have you noticed? Sorry, this is so out of topic, but have you noticed the maze, and then like the pods in the last movie of Hunger Games, so being so similar?
Similar? Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
good,
yeah,
good, good.
yeah,
You
yeah.
noticed
I
it.
was like,
Okay, good.
ooh.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like there's something in the air that year
Yeah.
with like books and
And
movies
mazes and stuff.
and like dystopia.
Yeah.
Something was in the air.
Yeah.
And these writers were like so inspired by something that they just wrote
Yeah. Because
similar
those.
concepts.
Because obviously Hunger Games have like the games, right? But the last one specifically, because the pods in the capital, like having those like there, it's like it like resembled Maze Runner, of how it is outside.
It was like a maze. It was like a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
And
Like
so-
people were. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
With that one, I feel like I feel like. Actually, I don't know if I could beat those like monsters in the
I
maze.
don't think so either.
But I feel like I could be a runner. Like I just run it out.
Yeah.
Not really fight it out.
Yeah.
Like I just
I
run
think so too.
past them.
I think if I had a strong stamina enough, I also think I would be a runner.
If I wanted to live long enough, I would.
Feel like really all of these dystopian things, it's like the survival instinct kicks in.
Yeah,
Truly.
I could make it out
Yeah.
just due to that.
Okay, so do you think you'd live better in Maze Runner or Last of Us or Walking Dead Apocalypse? Sorry, let's scratch off Walking Dead. We already talk about Walking Dead like every day. We
Okay.
would live that.
So
We would be good at that.
Last of Us versus Maze Runner.
Yeah.
Maze Runner is
They're the
so-
closest.
Maze Runner is so deep. Like the layers are so deep in Maze
Yeah.
Runner.
Maze Runner, they get sick.
Yeah, and there's like a whole like war still happening
Yeah.
as well. Like they're in hiding and everything.
Yeah.
And then like experiments
Yeah.
are happening.
Yeah. At the same time.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
all just happening at once.
Yeah.
So maybe Last of Us because it's similar to
Walking
Walking
Dead, I
Dead.
guess. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
Guess so.
there's like rules, but it's only if you're like in a community
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah,
Technically, you're still in a free world, and then you can survive on your own.
Yeah.
Kind of way, like if you by yourself or with a group.
We're gonna talk about Last of Us in another
Yeah,
episode,
we'll
by the
write
way,
that
like a
down.
full one,
because
because
it's
I
too
love
similar. It
Last.
was too similar to Walking Dead.
And I want to talk about that more,
Um,
like in detail.
but I feel like I'd survive Last of maybe not the really
The
fast.
bloater?
No, not,
Oh, the
not even the
runners.
bloaters. The runners. I can't do it.
Dude. Okay, so I love the game, so I've played it 1,000 times, and I'm in the survival mode right now. Every time, like, the runners come, Kyla's always like, I can't.
They're too fast. Like realistically, I feel like zombies might be that fast.
And then when they made the show, they literally showed how fast the runners would be, and it was like a group of them, just like a herd of them running.
Also, the movie World War Z.
Yeah.
The zombies are like that. I'm
The
like,
zombies are like that.
Are zombies really gonna be that fast? Because I can't do it. I just said I could be a runner here. But
Yeah.
they have like no brain thought. Like, you know,
They're just
like,
running.
there's no like they just want to.
They're just going for you.
Yeah, so
Because they want to eat.
I will run out of stamina unless my survival instinct is like
Really kick in.
you
Yeah.
gotta go. You're gonna
Yeah.
get eaten. Like you're gonna die.
Yeah.
So, I think that's not even the bloaters scare me because I can just distance myself
Yeah, yeah.
and learn how to shoot from far away
And hide
with anything.
a lot.
Yeah. So
No, I
But
want to play it now.
I still feel like I would survive that more than Maze
that
Runner.
apocalypse
because
more than
Maze
Maze
Runner,
Runner.
there's like so much in depth going on.
Yeah.
They could just kidnap me for being alive.
Yeah.
And experiment on me like forever.
Yeah.
And then like the
Actually crazy.
the disease affects people more or worse.
Yeah. I agree.
And I feel like they're not even dead, so they're sick.
They're
So they're
sick.
stuck
Yeah.
so if I'm
It's
not
just so
immune,
sad because what happened to Newt?
yeah,
Like
I'm
it's
just
just
gone.
so sad.
You know?
He's
Like,
still there, but it's like he's not there.
yeah, I'm sure they'll go away as time goes on.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't want to be in Maze Runner. Well, I feel like we can end it there.
Yeah.
We have more to talk about.
We have more dystopian
So
things.
we can
It's
always
so
come
fun.
back to this topic.
I thought we touched on a lot of things, right?
We did. I think
Okay.
we
So I
talked a lot.
feel like I babbled a lot,
Yes,
but
I-
that's because I was so excited
But
about
it's
it.
things like this that make us babble. A lot. In The Walking Dead 2, all we did was babble about
Oh my god, it's just so. I love these topics because
random.
I get into it
Yeah.
like crazy.
But let us know what you would do if you were in this dystopian world, and let us know more dystopian.
We'll pull up a poll of these three, and which ones
You'd
would you
rather be?
think you would survive in?
Yeah.
And then tell us how and what you would, do
Yes.
if you were in these
world
dystopian worlds.
Yeah.
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 Out of the three, I think Attack on Titan is the one that I think I would
Me
like
too.
survive in.
Realistically,
Just
where I
because.
would want to live.
Yeah.
Like if everything was wiped out, I would rather be in there.
Yeah.
than like.
Just because I have something to fight for, and also like,
Technically, you can
it's
still
just
live
so-
for a little bit
yeah.
until like something bad happens.
Yeah.
Either you get
Which is
attacked
really
or
sad,
we
but,
choose to
like-
be in the danger. You know.
Yeah.
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 Or we just choose to live life.
Yeah.
You can still live
Yeah.
until
Exactly.
I don't know.
And if I'm in the walls, then I'm in the walls, and I'm just living.
Yeah. Until
You know?
something bad happens. Then okay.
The dystopian world.
But yeah. It's
Yeah.
this
We'll
is
put up those
finished.
polls on this one because I'm really interested in what you guys will say,
Yeah.
and then tell us what and how you would survive these dystopian worlds.
So this
Anyway.
podcast is available in video form if you wanted to see us, if you're listening right now. But if you're watching right now and want to listen again, it's also available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Just give us a
Video on YouTube,
Yes.
audio on Spotify.
or Apple Podcasts.
Yay.
Which one you would like. Give us a like, comment, rating, anything like that. Give us some love, support.
5
Um,
stars, everybody. 5
And
stars.
If you want some regular updates on our other posts, videos, just go on our Instagram at KYLA&kristine. We update there all the time. So
Our Instagrams will also be linked there as well.
easy to find. Thank you. Give us some more suggestions of what I want to hear next.
If you want us to do more dystopian things,
Or
we
more
definitely
what
will.
ifs. More what ifs.
More what ifs. Not just like shows or anything, just little
Anything.
what ifs.
Anything what if.
Like what if this, what if that.
what if
that.
I was a bread? You know? Give us anything.
I love bread, so yes.
Give us anything. Thank
Yes.
you.
Anyway,
Have
see you guys
fun.
next time. See you in the next one. Bye. Don't know how to say bye, but bye. Goodbye. See ya.